Can't hear you, Dave.
I bet you can hear me now.
Now I can hear you.
How about you, Natasha?
Hey, test, test.
Yeah,
Hear you just fine.
I got you loud and clear. If I can clear my throat. But anyway, hello everyone. I'm glad to see you on today. We've got a nice rainy day underway, and we have Natasha Joe back with us. And I'm glad to see. I don't know where everyone is, Linda. She says, "Where is everyone?" I don't know. It shows I've got several viewers on, but nobody's on chat with us, so I don't know. But hey, Connie Chancellor and Chelsea Reese, they're both looking at us over on the Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. So I guess they want to join us here in a minute. Deborah Sale says, "Hey there, my soggy bottom buddies." Oh my goodness, this glorious.
It's the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Yeah, absolutely. How are my Weather Cape Crusaders, Mark, David, and Natasha?
Yay.
And the question mark is, yes, that's correct. It's Natasha. Good job.
That's right. Darlene Manning's on with us. Hi, Darlene. And she says, hello, David, Mark. She's not going to talk to you, Natasha. But no, I'm just joking. Never mind. Connie Cancer says, hello, Mark. Hi, Natasha. And she doesn't even say hello to me. I can't believe it. Debbie Mitchell says, I'm cold today after that beautiful warm sun yesterday. Boy, it is a big change. And Marion Cowan says she's there in Elton watching us. And Debbie D. Marcellus Hoover says, hello, everyone. Linda's just laughing at us, Linda McElrath. So anyway, let's see here. I need to zoom in on Natasha a little bit. Come in a little closer to the camera there, Natasha. You're a little far away.
Well, there's a table in front of me. I will do my best. Let me see. I'll bring it to me a little bit.
Oh,
on my end, it's just my face on my end.
I can even hear you better, too. That's good.
Is that better?
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so we have a flood watch. And, Mark, have they issued a flood warning yet?
Not a flood warning, but they did issue a flood advisory that's in effect for our area right now until 8 p.m. tonight.
Okay. Well, so be careful of the ponding of the water out on the roadways. And so be careful if you get out there driving because, yeah, it's some flooding areas around out there. Skyhorn says, hello, friends. Tammy Noah Buckner says, hello, everyone. Mary Vorvers, old friend Mary, she's up in Michigan. She says, hello, David, Mark, and Natasha. Get out your umbrellas. Keisha Pollard says, hello, you guys. My mom is here watching. She's 94 years old. What is your mom's name, Keisha? We want to say hello to her. And Connie Chancellor said, David, you were the first one I said hello to. Thank you, Connie. I was just aggravating you anyway. Stephanie Staten McKinney says, where's the snow and when is it coming? Well, we're going to get into that. Don't you do that to me. You're scaring me. You can pop up on this monitor, big old hand up here in my face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just aggravating you.
I can't hear David, so I'm going to try to fix that.
You can't hear me?
No, I'm sorry, Mark. I can't hear Mark right now. I don't know why he's muted.
I don't either.
It's
Mark,
not.
Can you all hear me? Can Dave hear me just fine?
I can hear you good.
Can they hear me out there?
Well, I can't hear Mark, but so if you're trying to talk to me, Mark, I can't hear you. Just a heads up on that.
Okay.
I'll send up smoke signals or something.
Can everybody hear Mark out there? That's the important thing. So, Marion Cowan says, sorry, David, I'm a male. I'm sorry, Marion. I don't know why I thought you were female, but please forgive me because I don't have a picture when it comes up. And so I made assumptions there. And Chelsea Reese says, there's a lot of water over these roads. And yeah, there is. Keisha Pollard says, everyone calls her Pee-wee. So let's all say hello to Pee-wee, her 92-year-old mother. Hi, Pee-wee. We're glad to see you joining us, and I appreciate that. Let's see here.
Hi, Pee-wee. Good to have you on with us.
Say hello to Pee-wee, Natasha.
Hi, Pee-wee.
She finally came to. Okay.
Sorry about that. I was trying to fix the volume for Mark. I couldn't get it to work, but 94 years old, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and everybody says they can hear Mark out there, so Mark's audio is good there. I don't know, it must be on your end over there. We'll try to get it worked out. Again, this is all part of that new technology. We've got everything all out of whack, so
Yeah.
Eric Brake says Mark's audio is good. Kay Lester over on the Weather and Wisdom Facebook page says yes, she can hear. And Connie Cancer says she can hear all three. Deborah Sell says I hear all three. Karen Simmons, yes, I hear Mark. And Marion Cowan says you are coming in good. Deborah Sale says hi, Pee Wee. So Pee Wee's getting a lot of attention. So Keisha, I hope she's enjoying it. Chelsea Reese says we're here, all three of y'all. Michael Bailey says hey, David. And Eli says hello. Mark, let me see. They say I can unmute you on Discord. If I can figure out how to do it, or is it on your end, Mark?
Well, let me see here.
He's working on it, so maybe everybody will be. Maybe Shane. Okay, yeah. Shane says you have to do it, Mark. Everybody saying hello to Eli. So Eli, hello, and we're all thinking about you. And Eli is our youngest fan. He's 5 years old, and he started following us, I think, when he was 4. So
right, let's see.
Deborah Braswell Mitchell says hi, Eli. As you guys can see, we've got rain pretty much all over western Kentucky. Maybe a little bit let up in Oak Grove, but good grief, everywhere else is socked in. And if we put it into motion,
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, you did it, Mark. Woohoo!
Yep.
We're all good now, so I'm glad to hear that. Sunny161 says, hey, all, would appreciate a break in the rain so I can feed the horses. I bet you're
well,
covered,
unfortunately,
bud.
I don't think that's going to happen until later tonight.
No, it looks like this is going to stay in for a while. And in fact, it looks like we do have some more still coming. Put it back into motion again. Yeah, we still got this back down here in Arkansas to come up over us. Let's go ahead and look at you. Go ahead.
Chelsea is done with this rain.
Yeah, Stephanie says, McKinney says she's getting a flood. Let me see if I can find a good camera to look at, see if we can find anything going on. This is Martin, Tennessee, back to our southwest. Yeah, look at the water standing there. They've had a lot of rain, even some ponding of the water out here. These are live cameras. It's 44 degrees, so it's kind of chilly. Let's see where else we can come in and find. Let's go here to Jonesboro, Arkansas, back here at the back edge, see if it stopped raining there. No, it's still raining. And they've got some ponding of water. Pretty much everywhere. Do you know how much rain we've gotten, Mark?
Here in Christian County, since midnight, we've had 1.7. I'm looking at the Mesonet site. Off to our west, as you get on the other side of the lakes, they've had upwards of 2 inches all the way over to Fulton County, which has had 3.12 since midnight. So lots of rain coming down out there and lots more coming.
Yeah, here's Stoddard County, Missouri, Stoddard County, and they've got water ponding everywhere. I think everybody's had a lot of rain. 50 degrees there. Let's go take a look at our friends over at Urban, Tennessee, and Pinnacle Tower. Hey, that's still a nice shot. But the rain hasn't gotten to them, I don't think.
They are just getting into the leading edge of it over that way.
Yep. And as you can see, the flood watch on our screen here hasn't changed. It's still pretty much everybody was under it yesterday is under it again today. So we're going to be working to get this thing here squared up. You guys are going to like this. I promise you, once we get this technology down, you're going to say, whoo-wee, Dave Powell, y'all are geniuses. Actually, Shane's a genius. I'm just a messenger. So Dave said, hey, Dave's on with us. Says, hi, everyone. Clouding up here, too. So he's about, he'll be getting that, I think.
The rain's coming your way.
Yep. Chris Mitchum's on, says, good afternoon, rainy buddies. Rainy buddies. Now, that's a different one.
It's cute.
Cute. Don't give him encouragement. He's one of our spotters. He won't ever let us live it down. Hey, she said I was cute. Denise Gillespie says, hi, guys and gal. And Sandy Christian is saying hello to Eli and everyone. And so let's get out of this. Still 45 degrees there in Urban, Tennessee. Let's see here. Where else can we go? You know what? Let's look up here at these cameras in Ohio. They still got snow. Look at all the snow on the ground there. Wow. 49 degrees. So that's kind of surprising. You would think that it wouldn't be that warm with the snow on the ground there. Let's see if there's another camera up here that shows any snow. Well, you can't see it for the trees, but yeah, there's snow there. Try one more. I kind of like looking at snow occasionally.
Go to the one north of there. Those five cameras are all in one county there in Tennessee. They're in the four corners
That's
of the
Ohio.
county. Yeah,
Ohio.
up in Ohio. Yes, but they're in all four corners of the county and one in the center.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do. Let's go up to Kalamazoo. We're in Mary Vorvey's area, and that's pretty snow. It's not much left of it, but that's been on the ground there for a while.
Yeah.
Still nothing. I'm not seeing a whole lot of snow anywhere, Mark. Are you?
Not a lot. There's a few that's been on the lee side of the lakes that have still been getting snow, but a lot of the earlier snow we've had is starting to melt off a little bit because we have had some warmer temperatures move up.
I've gone over to the winter mode to see if I can see any actual snow falling anywhere. And let me pull on out. Well, yeah, we find some way up here.
Around the Great Lakes.
Up around the Great Lakes. And yeah, some little snow squall nose or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Harley's on with us. She says, "Hey, y'all, it's my little niece Paisley's 10th birthday today." Well, where she can hear us, Haley? Bring her close, and we're going to wish her a happy birthday, as we do, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Let us know, Harley, when she's nearby or she can hear us, and we'll all give her a shout out.
Definitely will. Deborah Sale says, "I need an official rain gauge, you guys. How much rain in Elkton?" Hey, can you tell them how much, Mark?
Let me see here. That would be the Todd County. They've had 1.67 since midnight, and it's still coming down.
So over an inch and a half there. So that's pretty crazy. Dave says it's just starting to sprinkling where he's at. And
well, we said the rain's coming his way. So
yeah, everybody says hi, Dave. Mike Bynum says, "Hello, David. Hello, Mark. How's Ewan's doing this evening?"
Ewan's is doing good. How's Ewan's doing?
Mike is up in Illinois. Let's see, Illinois, Indiana.
Indiana.
Yes, Indiana.
Washington, Indiana.
Yeah,
right?
he's trying to talk Southern because he's ashamed of being a Yankee. That's what it is. I'm kidding, Mike. You know you're a good friend. Okay, Harley says she's listening. So Paisley, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Paisley.
Paisley.
Yeah, well, the dog's going to start howling, Paisley. So we wanted to wish you a happy birthday. So there you are. Harley, glad you brought her on with us. Okay. Yeah, Mike says he's in Washington, Indiana. Mary Vorvis is laughing at us all, and Mike is laughing at us. So I'm glad they're laughing at my singing. Harley, did you think my singing was that bad? Alicia Maxwell says, "Hello, everyone, from a very soggy Stewart County." Let's go back down.
Very soggy everywhere.
Yeah, it is. It is really soggy. Let's see here. Linda Valentine says, "Thanks, guys." And let me see here. Stewart County. I don't have a camera there. I'd show you one, but let's do a little bit of looking around. We've got these flash flood warnings now off in Arkansas. We'll just take a look at this one right here and see what it has to say. This is a flash flood warning out of Little Rock. It says for northeastern Jackson County and eastern Arkansas, Lawrence County and eastern Arkansas, several other counties, as you can see there. Oh, good grief. Get it back on here. Sometimes my finger goes to messing around. So it looks like that Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicates thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. So, that's still yet to come up over us as well, it looks like, Mark. I don't know. I don't see much on radar with that there, but let's see. We got something else coming in. What is it? I hear it, but I can't. Okay, we've got another active watch. It looks, wait a minute. Hold on here. I heard a buzz. I guess maybe it's registering the likes. I'm not sure exactly what that was. Harley Blankenship says she loved that. She said, thank y'all so very much. Well, we hope that Paisley has a great birthday. And Deborah Sale says happy birthday to her as well. So you'll find our chat friends on here that are part of our channel are very caring people, and they will wish everyone a happy birthday that has one. And so anyway, we're glad to do it for you, Harley. Anyway, yeah, I don't see too much rain back that way. I don't know if they still
They're getting towards the back edge of it. This has got a kind of an unusual shape to it. If you would back out, you'll be able to see if you're on the, yeah, you see how the low pressure is way up to the north, and we're getting a wraparound behind it. We'll actually get a chance of showers again tomorrow afternoon after the main rain has gone through. Yeah,
that's from the cold front, right?
Right. That'll go through, and then we'll get a little bit of about a 30% rain chance tomorrow afternoon as those push through.
Yeah. Here's Perry County in Arkansas, Perryville, Arkansas. It's 53.6 degrees there, and it is still raining there. So anyway, Dave says happy birthday to Harley. So anyway, Scott Kanzler says plenty of steady rain there in Crofton, and boy, it is flat out putting it down. Wonder what happened to Burnsville. They had a forest fire up there in the vicinity of Burnsville.
I'm wondering if that had something to do with it, because that area up there that got damaged in the flooding also just had a wildfire recently.
Yeah, I was
like
watching
in the past few days.
I was watching it. It was looking kind of crazy. Harley says, Paisley said, thank you, everyone. And Mike Bynum says, Paisley, happy 10th birthday. May the good Lord bless you and your family. So
absolutely.
I think we found a new viewer. I think Paisley's going to be watching us from now on. So Paisley, you feel free to get on here. Make Harley get you on.
And I love her name too, Paisley. That's really sweet.
That's a nice name.
It is.
So we're glad to have Natasha back with us today. She's been MIA, and I think you're going somewhere else too here in about a week or two or something, aren't you?
Yes, in about 3 weeks I'm going to Costa Rica and leaving all this cold weather behind.
Can't we work up a hurricane or something to hit that area? No, I'm just joking. I hope you have a good trip. I hope you have a great trip. We're looking at Dragon Nation, and boy, this is something I did expect, Mark. You got melting snow and you got the warmer air, you're going to get fog, and that's what we've got here up in
absolutely
Dragon Nation, just north of Fawcett, Missouri, just north of Springfield. Isn't it Springfield? Somewhere.
It's just north of Kansas City.
Kansas City, yeah. So, and boy, it's starting to really pour here at the studio. I can hear it coming down.
Again.
Yeah. So let's take a look. And we're going to have Natasha go into action here in a minute. But I want to take a look real quick about the models and see kind of where we are. Let me make sure I'm queued up here. Wait a minute here. I'm going to have to, I think, let me see if I can find the right thing. Here we go. I think I found it. Mark, are we going to see anything on GFS?
You'll just see another episode of rain and stuff coming in toward the middle and end of next week.
Okay, so here
around the fifth, sixth time frame. That's the current, yeah.
This is the 30th.
Yeah, 30th. Yeah, it's us.
Where has this month gone? Gosh. Mike Baum says, "Welcome to the tribe, Paisley." We're going to have to get them a Watchers of the Wind sticker.
Yeah.
But Harley says she always watches with her, so that's good. Chris Meacham says, "Keep the families in your prayers of the jet and helicopter collision. That was a horrible thing."
Yes,
I watched it last night, and I saw when the crash happened, and oh my gosh, it was horrible. But let's see. Chelsea Reese says the apartments over here off of Glass Avenue is flooded. So as you can see, here's the model that shows you where we are right now. And I'm going to move this forward. This is at midnight tonight, and you can see that it's still coming over. So I'll tell you, and this is at noon tomorrow. So let's back up one. This is at 6 a.m. still raining.
Yeah.
We're going to get some, we may get some flooding. And then here we go. There's this little cold pocket. You know what that's from, Mark? I know you know. I'm going to just ask you, though.
That started as a cutoff low. It's called a cold core low,
Yep.
and it's got cold air in the center of it. Fortunately, it doesn't have a lot of rain or anything in the center of it, or we could get a little bit of a snowstorm right there. But right now, that's not happening.
You know what? He's almost as smart as I am. I can't get over it. He knew that right off the bat, just pap, pap, pap. But yeah, you did a good job. That's exactly right. And so any of you who don't know what the cold core was, there's a little cutoff low. That's what that means is it's separated from the jet stream and doesn't have anything to push it away or push it through. And it'll just kind of meander there until something comes along, catches it up. And that's kind of what's happened now.
Yeah, it'll catch it real quickly and drag it off to the northeast, and you see it brings a little cold air in there.
Right.
But not for us enough in time for it to do anything.
And I'm still looking at I swear, Mark, this still doesn't look right to me. Look how close all those isobars are. That's just almost, I don't know. I don't.
It looks at the time late next week, we could see some colder air push back into the area, but they don't want to keep it around here too long.
Yeah, and then
so there's our next rain.
Yeah, that's February 6th. Let's go on through it. 6th, 7th. Maybe a little cold air on the back side of that, not much.
Yeah.
And then let's back up. There was just a tad.
Right.
This is at midnight on the 8th, which is really, well, from going
That's
from the 7th
next
to the
Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not day after tomorrow, but the next Saturday.
So this is the 540 line. You can see that 540 line, and explain to them what that is, Mark.
It's an indicator. It means 5,400 meters between the 850 and 500 millibar pressure levels. But how far that distance is tells you how cold the air is, how dense the air is. So the colder and denser the air is, the more likely you're going to get snow. The 540 line is more or less the delineation for 32 degrees at the surface, or where you're going to change over between rain and snow.
Okay. I hope everybody caught that. Which hopefully it explained to you. It's a little complicated, but it's really not. And then on the 8th, it does get the 540 line further to our south, which means the cold air is in here then. And it gets even further. We're going to keep on going. Then we have the 9th as well to our south, so we're getting cold there. And, you know, this is some cold air coming in. Now we're all the way up to, let's see, this would be the 522 line, Mark. What's that? What translates to what temperature-wise?
It depends on the time of day. Of course, there's variations for surface temperature.
Yeah.
But we're looking at daytime highs there, probably around 30, and overnight lows down in the 20s.
Okay. And then as we keep going, this is the 10th. Still got the cold air. And it's hanging on a little longer than what I expected. But we thought it would when we talked about this the other day. And that's as far as it goes, is the 11th.
The previous model, as it went on out, takes the warm air back north and just keeps us in rain.
Even up to the Valentine's Day time period?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I buy that. That's kind of, because that's way far out.
Go ahead, Natasha.
Sorry to interrupt, but Sandy said that she needs a Walmart story. What is she talking about?
Well, a Walmart story is, I have been known to write a bunch of stories about my adventures at Walmart. And I have probably a collection of, I don't know, how many you think, Mark? About 40, 50 stories?
Probably so by now.
So
Wow.
they've been wanting me to put them into a book form. I guess I need to do that because I think everybody is having a fit for them. But, you know, I've even got one dollar store story that these are all true stories, too. I didn't really elaborate too much on any of them, but, you know, I go into a dollar store the other day. Well, it's been actually a good while back, but and the lady that works there still works there, but I'm a sucker for buffalo jerky. I like buffalo meat. And so I said, okay, I'm going to get me some buffalo meat. And they had a thing on the end cap here that says buffalo jerky. So I grab it up and I go up and pay for it and head out the door and get in my truck and start home. And I rip that package open, stick it in my mouth, and oh my gosh, it smelled like cow poop. It really did. If you open it up and smell it, I said, oh my gosh, it's cow poop. But it was, anyway, I turned around immediately and headed back to the store. And I went in and I told the lady there, I said, there's something wrong with this. It's really, really bad. I said, I ate a whole thing of that one and it just about made me sick. And she takes a whiff of it and says, oh my. So we'll get your money back. And so as she's starting to get my money back, of course, there's ladies in line here waiting to get waited on. And she's reading the package, and all of a sudden she busts out laughing. I said, what's so funny? And she said, well, this says only give your pets one piece at a time. And so evidently I had gotten it at the end cap from the pet department, and I was eating pet buffalo jerky. And of course, everybody in the place was cracking, rolling up, and laughing. All I could do is hang my head and walk on out the door. So anyway, that's
you know, my brother gave me some beef jerky when I was a kid. I think I was about 8 or 9 years old, and it was in front of the whole family. We're together for a family reunion, and we got the package, and it wasn't beef jerky. It was dog treats.
Did you eat any of them?
I took a big chunk out of one of them and started chewing it. And I was like, something's not right about this. And, you know, my older brother, he would always tease me. And
okay. Well, that's what brothers are supposed to do, you know. But yeah, that is funny. But anyway, that's kind of the thing. When I write about these incidents that happen, of course, at Walmart, it's not usually ever about the employees. It's more about the people that go there. And yeah, I've got some serious stories. I'll have to put it all in a book and let everybody get an idea about it. In fact, Connie Castor says, David hasn't told us a Walmart story in a while. So, yeah, I've been known to do some serious Walmart stories, and I mean, I get more likes, and I don't know. I've got, 2 or 3 million people that's viewing my stuff now, which is unheard of. So I'm afraid to even put one out. There ain't no telling what would happen. You know, everybody will just, you know, I have had approaches from Walmart says, hey, maybe let's put this into a book form. So I don't know. We're just doing a lot of talking. But anyway, let's get back to the weather. Mark, you said that it doesn't show anything any different, so there's no point in going to the 12Z, I don't guess. But I will tell you all.
18Z? Is it the 18Z that's going now?
It says 18Z now. Yeah, I'm talking about the 12, the one before it.
Right. It's not going to show you much of anything different right from there on, because they just bring the warm air in, and they are very reluctant to bring that cold air south, even though we know it's collecting up that way. Well,
we did want to look at what was that thing I showed you earlier? Do you remember that? That was
it on College of DuPage?
Yeah. Was it the SREF? Let me just say, we haven't looked at that in a long time.
Somebody just subscribed.
Oh, wow. Wherever you
Yay, thank you.
Yay.
I Made This has subscribed. Well, welcome to the club.
Thank you.
Welcome to the tribe. I Made This. That's pretty, I like the catchy name. That's pretty sharp. But anyway, I didn't hear the alert. Doggone it. I'm going to have to see why I'm not hearing the alerts on it. That's just kind of crazy.
It's okay.
I've got you watching for me. Yeah, I know. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Let's go to the probability of snow and go through the time, see if it shows anything. I'll just put it forward. And that didn't last long. Okay, so
it hasn't picked up very long out either, has it?
No, it hasn't. So let's go back to another model. The ECMWF, isn't that a fairly...
It goes out to 144 hours most time.
Yeah, I haven't.
If you're looking for long range, you might be looking at the GEM GDPS.
This has got a different look to it.
Yeah. And you can select on that if you want
let's do
for winter
that.
precipitation type.
Let's do that. winter. Total snow accumulation. Here we go. Now let's see what it does for us. And here we go. And I see no snow anywhere close. But Mark, I got to disagree with them. You know, have you saw some of the same stuff I did? And
I did, and I don't think that the whole cold air. It's going to be probably around mid-month, maybe a little after, before it really starts to get in again. Yep. But probably the 3rd and 4th week of February is going to be when we're going to be looking for a really good cold air outbreak again.
Let's right now take a quick look at our satellite, and here we go. This is a current satellite photograph at as of 4:30. Let me see if there's one past that. I don't think there is. So anyway, but this is where we've got a storm out here in the Pacific, and this is where we can look downstream and kind of get an idea what's coming our way. We look first at the wind fields, and you can see very plainly, look at this wound up storm right here. It almost looks like a cyclone, but it's not. Mm-hmm. But that is a strong storm system, and that's going to be coming into the U.S. at some point. Here's another one right here, another one right here. This is actually a trough, and this right here
is probably the Aleutian low.
No.
Let me see. No, that's the other one. That's a high. So
the Aleutian low is probably right here, or it's kind of diffused into this area. I would say this is it right here, because I think it was right here yesterday. So, and then we got another strong storm system here. You can see the counterclockwise rotation, and see I'm teaching Natasha a little bit as we do this so she can understand. Mm-hmm. So, and it looks like that, yeah, it's and look at the wind speeds coming off the coast of Alaska and out of the north here, and dropping right down into these systems. This is kind of weird. You know, I'm beginning to wonder what's going on here. Here's another. This right here is a low that is circulating around. I don't think that would be our Aleutian low. But now what we're going to do here is we're going to go up here to the Arctic, and we're going to see if we've got a cross-polar flow developing that would be coming off of Siberia, going across over to the North American continent. And it does look like we have that. As you see, it comes up and then goes back down and goes into the North American continent. So we do still have a cross-polar flow set up. And we also have a pretty good storm over here in the Davis Strait of the Labrador Sea, they call it. I've never heard of that, but it's up off the coast of Greenland. Let's look at the temperatures. Maybe we'll get a better idea. These purple temperatures are all below zero temperatures. In fact, right here it's 34 degrees below zero in the Northwest Territory up in Canada. This isn't quite as cold as I expected it to be, because this is where the Hudson Bay polar vortex is living. So it's still loading, and you can see as we go back here, wow, Alaska's gotten very cold. It's 46 degrees below zero there. Natasha, how would you like to live there?
No, thanks. It's a little cold.
But you can see this is being pulled back over here into the North American continent, and all we need is a trigger to release this, and I think we've got something right here that could do that. So we'll watch this. If this works, anyway, it would send the cold air. We would have a sudden stratospheric warming event sending the cold air southward, reaching our area in about 11, 12 days, which would be about mid-month, Mark, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Chris Meacham says, "Pay the bills." Oh, we're gonna let Natasha do that here in just a minute.
We're going downhill real quick.
Deborah Sale says, "I'm always trying to find bison anything, so I might would have done that too."
Eat the turkey.
Yeah. Deborah Sale says, "I made this. Welcome to the tribe. Please share also. I'm interested in what you make too." I guess that means it makes sense. Yeah. So Nikki Winters over on the Facebook page of David Powell Weather and Wisdom says, "Hello, friends. Hope this weather settles out before long. Got an ear NRE tune. Oh, after the flu last week. Ooh, ear infection. Yeah,
Yeesh.
That's yeah,
Ooh.
that's no fun at all. So let me get out of this. It's going to go back to the radar, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you catch James Voss up there saying he had 2 inches of rain in his rain gauge in Fairview?
oh, I missed it somewhere. Okay, I did see it. Now I
Oh,
see
I
it. Yeah, James, I appreciate that report. 2 inches of rain in Fairview. So yeah, that would kind of pan out right. So yeah, uh, and we got more coming. But you know what? We're going to need to, as Chris Meacham said, pay the bills. So Natasha, um, tell us a little bit about. See if I can get over here to it. Tell us a little bit about this fella. You know him?
kind of, just a little bit, but he's an interesting character. No, Michael Vance Roofing and Contracting. Contact Michael if you have a roof problem or if you need some construction done. He does a really good job, and his number's up there, but it's 270-707-roof. And along with that, I also want to mention Lakeside Campground and Marina, which is also owned by Michael Vance.
Have you been
And
there? Have you
not
been?
yet, but this spring I'm gonna visit and check it out. I'm really looking forward to it. I saw some pictures and it's beautiful.
Oh, it is. Believe me, I've got a commercial, but it just don't fit right now because we're still knee deep in wintertime. Shane Goodwin says he's showing at 1.82 inches in his rain gauge. So, but yeah, this is Michael Vance is an expert in his field, so he'll talk to you. Though he don't charge anything, I don't think, to talk, does he? Good grief, Natasha.
No, he's a real friendly guy. He's got a great reputation here and he does really good work.
Yeah. Well, anyway, and then we want to mention, we need to mention, I think, Kentucky Hemp Works and our good friend Katie Moyer. She's got some salve that is second to none. Let's take a look at this. Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today. And you know, we want to give you the address to our online store at dpww.shop. Doggone, I tell you what, I need to get some of that stuff that you brought. I've got to show you guys. I tell you what, Mark, take over for a second. I got to go get some stuff over here at my desk, and I've got to show these folks some of this stuff Natasha's going to have in the store.
All right. Well, when you visit our store, you'll be able to find the merchandise there from Dave Powell Weather and Wisdom and Watchers of the Wind Tribe. Cups and koozies and various other things. And then if you go over to our other store, which is shopweatherandwisdom.com, that's where you'll find the t-shirts and hoodies and sweatshirts and a couple of other items. You'll really enjoy it.
All right, I'm back. My hair look good?
What hair?
Hey, my hair is growing back now. You know, for folks who don't know, I got on Ozempic for a while, and I noticed my hair started falling out, and it was getting thinner and thinner and thinner. I thought, oh my goodness! So I told the doctor, I said, I got to get off this. I'm not going to have any hair left. And sure enough, when I got off of it, my hair started growing back, and now it's growing too fast. I'm needing a haircut right now, but anyway, that's the way it is. I saw something in here that I got to show you. She is making some earrings. These are fern earrings made out of ferns. Isn't that amazing? They are pretty sharp. I'm gonna get my finger right here. Of course, I don't think they look good on me, but they look really nice. And not only that, but she's got something else. Let me find it here.
And those are real ferns.
Yes, they are. They are. I'll vouch for that. And then we have these butterfly wing earrings. And this is real butterfly wings. This is from, I think, a monarch butterfly. And she didn't kill the butterfly. She found the wings, didn't you?
Yes. The ones that are native to Tennessee, I like to go hiking, and I find them in nature.
And here's another one I think is really nice. I like this one too. This is one from butterfly you see around here. This is a yellow swallowtail butterfly. And all these are made from true butterfly wings that she found, I don't know what, guess car radiators and things like that. But anyway, so she's quite talented. She's got some nice stuff. And I know some of you are going to like this because I like it, but it is these Native American beaded bracelets. And she's got several of them, different kinds. And they're a little too dainty for my taste because I'm a guy, what can I say? But but anyways.
Now I have some stuff for men coming that is more leather and manly looking.
Yeah, well, that's right. So anyway, Mary Vargas says those are cute, and Mary is Native American also, just so you know.
Oh.
So she is an expert, and she says, "Uh-oh, I'm the earring queen." I made this, says, dude. I guess that means she likes it. I don't know. Hopefully you guys will see it on the online store here soon. It may be a few days, maybe next week before we get them on there, but those are coming to the store, and I think you will actually like that. And hopefully we don't get any severe weather, because we do have some severe weather chances. And Mary Vorvis is commenting on your beadwork. She says it's a good job. So anyway.
Oh, thank you.
But we do want to talk about severe weather, and you need to be prepared for it. Watch this. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South storm shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-707-ROOF. No, wait a minute, that ain't right. Hold on a minute. Let me go back to that again. I didn't get that right. Good grief.
For the storm shelters?
Yeah, here it is. 270-725-6020. Good grief. I'm sorry, guys, but my fingers sometimes get real twitchy. If I get near a button, I got to push it, and I pushed it too fast. And anyway, but definitely give these guys a call. They really do quality work, and we're going to have some more stuff on them coming up pretty soon. I think you guys will be interested in their shelters, especially as we get closer to severe season, Mark, because it looks like it's going to be a doozy, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. If the patterns are holding true, it's going to be a very, very interesting spring.
Yep. So let's get prepared for it. Don't get too overly concerned, but definitely get prepared. Always believe in being prepared. Okay, so let's see here. We've been on about 47 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun, and I sure enjoyed being on here with you guys. Anyone else have anything they want to speak on or ask questions about? And Mark?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say?
The major point we were on here for is we are under a flood advisory until 8 p.m. tonight. The flood watch is still in effect till 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we've had plenty of heavy rain. Watch out for ponding on the roadways and flooding in low-lying areas, underpasses, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And remember, turn around, don't drown.
Yeah, definitely, because, gosh, it's still coming down, cats and dogs out there.
Yep.
And
just pick back up again.
It sure did, and I can hear it's pounding on the roof. It's going to be a good night to sleep. I bet I made everybody yawn out there. No, I'm just kidding. Natasha, do you have anything nice you want to say, or anything bad you want to say?
Well, I'm not going to say anything bad. I really enjoyed my time on the show today, and I loved all of the comments. And, if you're interested in the beadwork or anything, we are going to have that up maybe in a week or so, David.
Yep.
All right.
So we'll have it up with pricing and everything. And so she's looking at it, going to see if what sells and what doesn't. And then she'll have more of it to go. Chris Meacham said it's time for pizza, and you know what that means?
It's time to go.
Absolutely. So anyway, everybody, I think let's see. Is this Thursday?
This is Thursday.
Are we doing one tomorrow?
We can
I think we're trying to do one on
Fridays now. Yeah.
Sunday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And so tomorrow would be our regular end of the week update, and then we'll be back on Sunday because I need a day off. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. But anyway,
by then we'll be out of the heavy rain, and we can give everybody an outlook on what's coming on down the road.
Yeah, because winter's not over, so don't rule it out yet. And so anyway, Mary Vorvis says stay safe because it's raining where she's at too. So be safe out there, everyone, and we will see you on tomorrow. So have a good one.
Bye, everyone.